Very exciting day today. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I'm heading towards the neighborhood of Gowanus because I'm dining at a Michelin Starred restaurant tonight. I am going to Claro, a Mexican restaurant that specializes in Oaxacan cuisine. For dinner, it's tasting menus only, but it's only 4 courses. But nevertheless, I'm excited.
New York City has a fantastic array of Mexican restaurants, from humble food carts to Michelin-starred establishments like Claro. In Spanish, claro translates to clear, but also means of course. It's a sentiment the restaurant stands by to put patrons at ease. This is reflected in Claro's design in that it has a comforting feel and atmosphere. I was seated in the beautifully decorated backyard. Unfortunately, it only took seconds for me to make a mess of things. I spilled water on my table, but thankfully it was just water. Dinner is a 4-dish prix-fixe menu with about 4 options one can choose among for each course. One can even pair each course with a curated mezcal flight. My first dish was the Aqua Chile Campechana with fire-roasted tomatoes, octopus, shrimp, cuttlefish, and habaneros. This colorful appetizer was filled with incredibly fresh and high-quality ingredients. The flavor was fantastic.
Really good. There's some spice to it.
That's an understatement. There is a hell of a lot of spice. I was consuming glasses of water like they were shots.
I am so glad that there's a bottle of water at the table. I wonder how many of those I'm gonna go through this meal. It's only the first course. So it comes with these flat, crispy, should be a good base.
I really enjoyed this dish, but I wouldn't recommend it to people who aren't fans of spicy food. It's intense.
That was so spicy. That's a spice that kicks you at the end. At first it wasn't that bad, but then it just builds and builds and builds. But so good though, so good, so worth it.
I had the Garnachas next. These consisted of venison, salsa de tomate, and aged sheep's milk cheese. Personally, I haven't had much venison regarding my experiences with Mexican food, so it was really nice to see it incorporated. It really went well with everything on the plate. No one ingredient overpowered the other. In summation, this was a really tasty dish.
That was a really good course, really pleasant flavors, texture, really enjoyed it. Halfway through the meal, main course is coming up next.
For my entree, I had the mole negro, which consisted of a Peking duck, spring onions, and potatoes. The duck couldn't have been cooked more perfectly. The layer of fat on top of it was mouth-watering. Mixed with the fantastic mole, I couldn't find a fault in this dish.
That duck was so good, easily the best course of the meal so far. The skin on that, oh my goodness, that was heaven.
For my dessert, I got the churros with cajeta. Cajeta is like a dulce de leche, but is instead made with goat's milk instead of cow's milk. It was the ideal accompaniment to the churros. While this may be a simple dish, it was executed to perfection.
This is so good.
The churros were crispy on the outside, but had a fluffy interior. The sweetness level was on point, and combined with the cajeta made for a very pleasant ending to a great meal. However, I was also given a complimentary La Rifa chocolate bar, which I enjoyed later at my apartment. The chocolate is a collaboration between Claro and the Mexican chocolateria La Rifa. It was definitely some fine chocolate.
I just finished a fantastic dinner at the Michelin Starred Claro. Did it fill me up? No. But for an average person, you still won't be stuffed, but you'll adequately be filled. I, however, am not full. But I think next time, if I did have the money, I would just buy 2 of the tasting menus, so I'd have 8 courses. I would also do the mezcal pairings, because that's another thing that they're really well known for as well. But in summation, that was a great dinner. This has been a great night here in Gowanus, Brooklyn. I can't wait to return to Claro. It's an excellent restaurant. The food was fantastic.